Welcome to The Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. It's a new week, and we're leaving the Grand Tour behind and heading to France. Last week, one wine from the Rhône Valley made a deep impression, Château de Beaucastel, Châteauneuf-du-Pape, 2023, scoring 5 points and landing in the personal top 5 for the week. If you were listening, you heard the note, one great wine, one great region, not nearly enough time to do it justice. This week, we do it justice. The Rhône Valley is one of France's oldest and most important wine regions. It runs roughly 200 kilometers along the Rhône River from the city of Lyon in the north down toward the Mediterranean coast in the south. And here's the thing that surprises most people when they first learn it. The northern Rhône and the southern Rhône are not really the same region. They share a river and a name, and everything else is different. So let's start in the north. The northern Rhône is steep, narrow, and cool. The vineyards are carved into granite hillsides, so dramatic that in some places the slope approaches 60 degrees. Farming here is not a lifestyle choice. It's physical labor at altitude, done by hand on terrain that would defeat a tractor. The northern Rhône produces relatively small quantities of wine. All of it is serious, and almost all of it made from a single red grape, Syrah. This is Syrah's homeland, not Australia, not California, not anywhere else. The grape likely originated in or near the northern Rhône, and the wines it produces here are unlike anything you will find in any other part of the world. Northern Rhône Syrah is savory, peppery, iron-tinged, and floral all at once. It's not the plush, fruit-forward style you might know from Australian Syrahs. It's something more restrained, more mineral, and more complex in structure. It rewards patience in the cellar and attention in the glass. The great appellations of Northern Rhône, Côte Rôtie, Hermitage, Crozes Hermitage, Saint-Joseph, Corna, each have their own personality. And we will spend time with most of them this week. But for now, hold on to this. The north is about one grape, one hill, and one winemaking tradition that goes back 2,000 years. Now the south. If the northern Rhône is austere and focused, the southern Rhône is generous and sprawling. The landscape opens up completely. The hills flatten into a wide, sun-baked plain, dotted with olive trees, lavender, and vineyards that stretch to every horizon. The climate's hot, dry, and relentlessly Mediterranean. And instead of one grape, the southern Rhône works with a whole palette of them. Grenache is the dominant red variety of the south, and it's blended with Syrah, more Cinsault, and more. Sometimes many more. Châteauneuf-du-Pape, the South's most famous appellation, is permitted to use up to 18 different grape varieties in a single wine. That number tends to shock people, and it also explains why Châteauneuf can range so wildly in style from producer to producer. The blend is entirely up to the winemaker. So here's the one concept I want you to carry into every episode this week. The Rhône is not one thing. It's a collection of distinct cultures, grapes, landscapes, and philosophies that happen to share a valley. The mistake most winemakers make is treating the whole region as interchangeable. The reward for not making that mistake is access to some of the most exciting, diverse, and fairly priced fine wine in the world. All week, we'll work through the region from north to south, grape by grape, and appellation by appellation. By Sunday, you'll have a complete map of one of France's greatest wine stories and a practical guide to navigating it at a wine shop or a dinner table. That's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for your next decant.